Hi everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video with me. So let's start with serious talk about how you should love yourself, self-love, self-confidence, all that. And the reason I'm uploading this is because I'm someone who is like very confident and I love myself, and it's like wherever I go, people realize that, like just the way I talk, just my body language, the way I respond to the questions, the way I take my time to think, the way I can be so relaxed, the way I have like all the answers they need, you know. When they ask something about me, of course, it's not like, I know everything, not like that. But you know what I mean? Like I know who I am and I know why I do something. I consciously do things and think about this stuff that is happening in my life in a deep way. Like I think very deeply. And it's important to know why you're doing something, to know that not all people can make you emotional and can't get reaction from you. You know, this is really important. And I think I'm doing good. I'm doing amazing. Like, especially compared to when I was like I don't even want to say it. I don't want to talk negative of even like about the past me who was not doing good as me, you know? So it's like I might seem arrogant or loud or like a narcissist or like someone who thinks she's better than everybody else, or like someone who thinks like she can be controlling and stuff. I need to close this. It's getting on my, it's annoying me. So I would like to start with talking about why I love myself and why I think you should have self-love no matter who you are, no matter how you right now feel about you, and how to do it. Because sometimes we tell people, love yourself, and then they be like, how? Like, this is this is that, this is this, that's why I don't love myself. But do you mean love yourself? You know, that's all they say, no exclamation. What is that? All right, so first part, why I love myself. Because this is my first responsibility as a human being, to take care of this. You see this? You see this? This body, this skin, this hair, this brain, this heart, this person's emotions, thoughts. Like even like when someone says something negative, I'm like, stay away. If you're saying something negative, say it when I'm not here. And if you say it about me, I'm gonna fight you. Because it does matter. Like I'd be like, You know, my first responsibility as a human being in this world is to take care of this. Take care of this. Take care of myself. Okay? This human, this is me, this is the main character. Like, I'm not saying I'm the main character in the whole world. No. But in my own story, I am the main character. And I'm trying everything for this main character to win, to have a cool lifetime, to improve in every aspect in life. You know what I mean? To have good friendship, relationship, to have a healthy lifestyle, to get more money. That's it. That's what I try for. That is my first job as a human being. And there are people in this world who be like, you're taking yourself so serious. Of course I do. You should do too. Like, just because someone is so pathetic and they don't see themselves as like someone valuable, and they think like, I even joke about myself and put myself down, and I do the same to you. Like, how can you tell me not to? You know, like if you talk behind my back, do it. I don't even care. If I'm not here, I'm not hearing it. The negative energy is just flying over you. It's all right. But you can't tell me nothing in my face when I'm hearing it, when I'm there. And it's not like your words have value, but your words still have energy. And I'm not gonna let you say that and just hear it. Because that means I'm disrespecting I be like, your words have no value, I disagree with you, but you giving me an unwanted opinion, like I don't even care about you being alive, you're alive or dead. I just don't care. And then you come to me and you give me an unwanted opinion, and I'm like, why would you say it? Because a lot of the time, the reason I defend myself is not to change someone's mind. Like, I never try to change someone's mind, but the reason is to be like, I have a boundary and you cannot cross this boundary because I'm in power when it comes to me. You know what I mean? Or I'd be like, oh, there are people hearing this, and if this person acts more powerful than me, I'm gonna lose some opportunities in my life. Like, I am responsible for this person's needs, this person's emotions, this person's thoughts, and what this person hears. Like, these two ears that are attached to my face, I'm responsible about what they hear. I'm not gonna let anyone say something to me that will just be in my brain, you know? Like, because when you hear something, even if you believe in yourself 100%, you just heard it. The energy of that word is around you. Like, do not let any disrespect. Even if someone calling you ugly, lazy, useless, a loser, a depressed person, someone who's just emotionally off, someone who's just not just understanding, someone who's not doing good enough, someone who's not studying. And if you agree with them, still, they can't say it. They're not allowed to say it. Like, as a human being who care about yourself, even you are not allowed to say to yourself negative things. Even you are not allowed to do that. You can be aware of the negativities, of the downsides of your life, of the disaster, of the bad situations you're at, or like the wrong decisions you've made, or the things you don't have, the things that lack in your life. You should be aware. Being aware of something has nothing to do with self-love, but blaming yourself, talking negative to yourself. The more you think or talk negative about yourself, the more you just attract negativity to your life. So even you are not allowed to do it, and then you sit here and let other people do that to you. Alright, y'all, so now that we talked about why I love myself and how it is so important and it's our responsibility to love ourselves, let's talk about how to love ourselves. Like, how, like, if you feel bad about yourself, if you feel negative about yourself, how to change it. Like, what's the mindset you need to have to be able to love yourself and to be confident. Okay, let's start with this. First thing you should know is that you should not be perfect. The thing about being perfect is that a lot of people who had parents who are narcissists or controlling, or just like they tell you, if you do this, I love you. Oh, you did this, so I don't love you. You should get this. I will be so proud if you do this. You know, these type of people who keep telling the kid, you should always be the winner all the time. They make the child feel like, oh, like I should be perfect. I should be winning in every aspect in life. In real life, it's not like that. It's not like the richest people had failed with money. The most confident people have their own embarrassing moments. The singers, when they were starting to sing, they used to sound like, like, this is truth. Like, it's not like, they might have good voice, but because you didn't go to any class yet, because you don't have experience, you don't know how to use the good voice. So even them, they have some bad songs. You know what I mean? People who are hardworking have some days when they had to, like, you know, do some illegal things in order to just don't fall down. They had to, like, lie. They had to, like, sell things for more value. Like, you have something that does not have that much value, but you sell it for an expensive price. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. Like, it's like nobody is perfect. The person people are calling hardworking and successful and a doctor might have so many problems in his life. You know what I mean? And I'm not happy about it, but I'm saying, like, it is normal. I'm trying to normalize it for you. Like, people who tell you, like, do this, do that, and give you advice, those people have so many things they're sad about. Some people just never say downfall of their life. You know, they try to be perfect. And this is so wrong. I was watching a movie, and a part of the movie, there were two girls talking together. One of them said, "How does it feel to be the most beautiful girl in the world?" All right, and the girl responds, "It was wonderful, it was amazing, but never enough. Like, I have a pain because it was never enough." And then she asked, "How does it feel to be the most talented actor?" So one of them is the prettiest, the other one is the most talented. And she was like, "Never enough." The expectations were just getting higher and higher. You know, even especially when people's eyes are in your life, which is always the case. It's always the case, even if you're not a goddamn celebrity, it's still the case. You know what I mean? It's like, the more you show yourself powerful and perfect, people try to put you down because they envy you. The way they expect you more because they think way better about you. You know what I mean? Don't even try to be perfect. Self-love is about being like, I'm not perfect and I'm not trying to be. And I'm not responsible for your expectations. I'm responsible for my goddamn expectations. Only my expectations. You do not matter. Self-love is about receiving a compliment and just politely be like, "Thank you," without immediately feeling like, oh, I have to compliment them back. I have to say something. Let me look at them. What do I find cool about them? What is pretty about them? What is good about them? Oh my God. No, just take the compliment. I'm not telling you to be mean, but don't give a fake compliment right after you receive a compliment. That's a sign of low confidence. Like, I think like you should be able to handle a compliment. You should be able to handle to be the center of the universe. You should be able to handle respect. It should be normal for you. You should not fight for it. It's not something you should earn by fighting. It's something you should give yourself and then watch other people giving it to you as well. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, the thing about self-love is that it does not matter if someone compliments you or like say something negative about you, try to correct you, thinking they are God and they know everything. It does not matter. If they're trying to just be like, you're not good enough or you're wonderful, you should not care. What do you think about yourself? The question is, what do you care? Relax, think. Try to earn your own respect. Try to earn your own love. You know what I mean? Don't fight for other people's love. Okay, on this part of the video, I would like to talk about like, what does self-love actually mean? And still how to love yourself if you think like you're not good enough, you're miserable and shit. You know, self-love, it does not just meaning, I love me. No, it's not just that. Self-love is opinions of others, positive or negative, does not matter. And me, regardless of anything I do, I did, I think, I used to thought that happened to me, I love myself. Because all of us, I think, know, especially adults, we know that we only control 40% of our life. Only 40. 60%? What is your language? Where were you born? Who is your parent? Who are your friends? What happened in your life? How is your relationship with this friend? Who used you? You know? It's like a lot of things. It's like, what physical or mental disabilities do you have? It's about a lot of what about your genes, about your looks. It's about how smart you are. It's about how pretty you are. Only 40% is left. Only 40. And this 40% is all about self-love without expecting anything from yourself. You look for someone in your life who would love you for who you are, but do you love me? Love yourself? Love me? I love myself too much. But do you love yourself? That's the question. Do you love yourself without expecting yourself something in return, like improving in life? You know, life is not only about improvement, it's about enjoying too. So you should be able to accept yourself. A lot of the times, you should be able to go out there and ask someone out and that someone rudely say no to you. You should be able to go to gym when you think you're fat and ugly and let people look at you like this, which not all people are going to do that, but let those who do it do it. You know what I mean? That's where self-love comes from. Being able to not care about these things. And if you don't care about these things, if you put yourself in situations, if you don't be scared of these situations when people put you down, here is the key. You should be comfortable, really comfortable about putting yourself in situations that you will get judged, disrespected, and people will think you're weird and like you're down and you're like you're losing. You should feel comfortable about all that. That means you have self-love and self-respect for yourself. Like, yes, the moment they try to disrespect you, show them their place. But you see my face? You see, no makeup, nothing. Sometimes when I do this, especially on Instagram, people are like, you're so ugly. Go over at least like a lipstick. But I still upload like without any, I don't know, makeup and shit with those. Like, I don't care. But I let them say that because this is good. This is power, okay? I might respond their comment with like, oh my God, look who's saying that. You know what I mean? Or not even respond it because it's not like a face-to-face situation. It's like comments I normally don't even read. I only read my YouTube comments, you know what I mean? So if I'm not reading it, it's just behind me. Because my Instagram is like, so many people there, so I don't really feel like I have to talk to everyone, to be honest. So that's what confidence is about, and confidence and self-love. You know, it's like if you have self-love, you would be like, I'm scared to do this, but I'm gonna do this because I love myself so much. I cannot let myself fail in this life and just be a fan of others. I want others to be my fan. I want to be the boss. I want to be the one in charge. I want at least in charge for the 40%. You know what I mean? If you have self-love and self-respect, you don't sit here and have this mindset of, when I get better in this thing, I'm gonna open my mouth and talk about it. No, talk about it. Talk about it as much as you know with those who know more than you and learn from them and thank them for teaching you something new. Don't always feel like I should be the best person in the room. That means you do not have love and respect for yourself. You want to be the best in the room because you're so insecure to be with people who are better than you and you feel like you owe people something. You have to teach them something. Best person in the room, why do you want to be that? You should want to be the most stupid, miserable, who has less knowledge. You should be that person. But you're polite, you're thankful for what you learned, and do not feel scared to just ask questions. A lot of people enjoy explaining to you. They enjoy it because when they say it, they review it for themselves as well, or they feel useful. These are the feelings people enjoy to experience. So a lot of people would love to talk to you about their knowledge and share it with you. Don't feel like you're a burden. Don't ever think negative about yourselves like that. And also share what you know. Does not matter how little it is. Sometimes you know something that the other person does not know, even though they have more knowledge than you. You know what I mean? Or like when you agree on something with them, they hear something out of your mouth that they agree with, they like it. So talk. Like, that's it. Try to find people who are better than you and be their friend. That's the key. And after that, try to be useful to others. Always be giving. Always be a useful, kind-hearted person. Does not matter what you're surrounded with, what kind of people you're surrounded with. You should always be nice to yourself and others. This is my rule. Like, literally. And also, ask people to help you. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't be ashamed of your needs, of your emotions, of your background. You know what I mean? Don't really share your background because people are gonna use it against you. This is one of the reasons I lie in my life, which I had another video about. But like, don't be ashamed of it. You yourself should not feel this is something you should be shameful of. You know, be nice, be like confident, but when it comes to other people, be aware of what you're sharing with them. Because if they judge you, it's their fault. They're the one who's weak and weird, but they can still ruin your life. So be aware. Okay, next part. So I was gonna say, like, another thing about like being in love with yourself is that you should be able to accept who you are. Like, you should be able to accept, like, okay, first of all, a lot of things that other people have or show to me are fake. And if they truly have it, good for them. I'm happy for them and I want it for me too. It does not mean they're better than me. So I want it too. So I try for it too. You know, don't envy people. Like, don't feel bad about what they achieve. Be happy for them and want it for yourself too. Because when you want something for yourself and you believe you deserve it, because why do they deserve it and I don't? When you feel like you deserve it too, universe is gonna give it to you. When you try. Hey y'all, so now I'm gonna talk about like how you should not care about what other people tell you. Because I say don't care and you be like, how? Okay? First thing you should know, it's like a secret. Okay? Is that these people who attack you try to tell you you don't deserve it. Do you really think you can do that? They are people who are not confident and they don't have self-love themselves. They might seem like they are confident, but they're not. You know what I mean? This is insecure. I can't do it. Insecurity. This is insecurity shouting. Oh my god, it's so hard because I'm Persian and I speak Farsi, and when I speak English, I'm like, oh my god, this video is getting funny. Be serious. Hell yeah, be serious, girl. Okay. So, you know, don't even be ashamed of not being able to talk. Even if it's your first language. Don't be ashamed of anything. Like, I'm uploading this, you know what I mean? It's okay. So, as I was saying, these people are insecure. This is their insecurity barking at them, biting them like a dog. And now, because it's not enough, they're biting you as well. They're telling you who you can be, who you can't be, because they don't see potential in themselves, but you do see it in yourself. They be like, oh my god, this is making me mad. Otherwise, why are you mad about the fact that I think I can do something, even though you think I can't? Like, if you think I can't, it's okay, but you telling me that I can't, why do you try to tell me this information? Why? Because you're insecure. So you should be able to not care when these people tell you you can't, because you should know that them does not matter how much they seem like they love themselves, they do not love themselves. When you know that, it's easier to just not care about what they say. And you know what? It's like, the thing about self-love and self-respect is that when you have self-love, you know your potential. And you don't let people tell you who you are and who you should be. You know that you have different faces, you know. With family, you have different face. With friend, you have different face. When you have alone, you have different face. With a stranger, you have different face. Like, different, not personalities, but you show different parts of your one personality to each person based on who they are, how close they are to you. So this person who does not know who you truly are is telling you like, you're this, you're that. You don't even know me. Since when you know me that much? Okay guys, last part of the video and the most important part. The correct way of living is to just be like, I love everyone, I respect everyone, I respect their choices for their own life, so enough respect for them, but I don't let them say anything or do anything to me, so I have my own boundary. This is the correct way of living. But there are two other ways of living. There are people who are disrespectful to others, they're judgmental, they keep talking shit behind other people, and there are people who try to convince themselves that other people had a reason to treat them bad. Like, maybe if I did not do this, he would not do this to me, or she would not say this, maybe I should handle the situations better. There are people who are trying to just be a lawyer of the other person and convince themselves that the other person did actually not that much of a wrong thing to them, but then they're convincing themselves that they should be better. Okay? So if you can't be the person who respects yourself and others at the same time, then you know who you should be? Be the one who's judgmental about others. Because at the beginning of the video, I told you your first responsibility is what? Taking care of the best, yourself. So now that you can't be the first one, then be the second one. Be the one who's like judgmental and mean to others, not to yourself. Remember this. Stop trying to be too nice to others and too mean to yourself. How does that even work? Come on, come on. So that's it. I love you all. This is the end of this video. I might have a second part if you support this part of the video. There are some more solutions about, even though you don't like yourself, how to like yourself. Because today I more talked about like, if this is happening, if this is how you're feeling, you should just know that others are like this. So, but they manage to show you that they love themselves. So like do the same, and it will turn into reality after a while. Like after a while, you will actually do love yourself. Or like I talked about, like these people are acting like this because of this. So now that you know the reason, this person is just falling off from your eyes. Like this person does not have any value in your mind anymore. So you can't be disrespected by them. So you can be confident in yourself. But the next part, I think, is going to be great as well. This sounds great too. I'm really happy about it. I love you. Bye bye. Take care.